On today's menu, a simple recipe so delicious people will talk about for a long time. Extraordinary mushroom tacos. Lei hou ma, as it's going in Cantonese. Welcome to Young Man Cooking. I'm Will Yeung. Join me in this episode as we make a recipe that's so delicious, really easy, and will surely be one of your favorites. As always, if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below. Let's begin. Preheat the oven to 400. King oyster mushrooms, probably one of my favorite type of mushroom. Such a robust texture, such nice flavor, and a lot more versatile than you may think. Shred down the king oyster mushrooms by simply clawing at it with a fork. In this episode, I'm using about 500 grams of king oyster mushrooms. Keep in mind the mushrooms do shrink once they're cooked, but this should make enough for 10 or more tacos. Finally, chop up the mushroom cap. Shredding the mushrooms like this, opposed to chopping with a knife, gives them a very unique visual appeal and texture. Transfer the mushroom shreds into a large mixing bowl. Alternatively, you can use regular oyster mushrooms. Simply tear them by hand to give it that rustic look. 2 teaspoons smoked paprika. 1 teaspoon cumin. This is a umami powder made in a previous episode. Totally optional, but a great opportunity to use it. I'll definitely leave a link in the description box below so you can make this easily at home. 2 teaspoons umami powder. 2 teaspoons dark soy sauce. A generous pinch of salt and pepper to taste. This is a smoky, not too spicy chili oil made in a previous episode. I'll also leave another link in the description box below for you to check this out and make it really easily at home. 2 tablespoons chili oil. Mix to coat. These mushrooms are incredible in sandwiches, on salads, or even as a topping for a hot bowl of ramen. The textures and flavors are really quite extraordinary. Spread the mushrooms onto a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Be sure to spread the mushrooms into a thin layer so that they cook evenly. Bake in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. In the meantime, you can make the most delicious sauce. Peel and chop 1 onion into quarters. 1 jalapeno pepper. You can keep the seeds or de-seed, it's completely up to you. Roughly chop the jalapeno. Peel the outer wrapping on 2 tomatillos. If you can't find tomatillos, try to see if you can find 2 small green heirloom tomatoes instead. Upon unwrapping the tomatillos, they may seem a bit sticky. Simply rinse in a bit of water. Simply chop the tomatillos into quarters. Crush and peel 3 pieces of garlic. Saute pan. Medium-high heat. By the way, if you've already ordered your copy of one of the 4 Young Man Cooking cookbooks, thank you so much for supporting the cooking show. If you're interested in ordering a copy, there's a print or digital version available in the link in the description box below, or you can visit youngmancooking.com. A couple teaspoons of avocado oil. Add in the garlic, onion, jalapeno pepper, and tomatillos. Cook for about 5 to 7 minutes, stirring occasionally. The goal here is to get some nice char on the veggies. Blender or food processor. The tomatillos should be charred and quite tender. Carefully transfer the veggies into the blender. About 35 grams of fresh cilantro. About 10 grams of fresh mint. Squeeze of fresh lime juice. Half teaspoon salt and some fresh cracked pepper to taste. One small avocado. about a quarter cup of water, and a good drizzle of olive oil. Blend on medium-high for about 10 seconds. The blend should turn into a lovely green color. Any leftover sauce should keep well in the fridge for about a week. Non-stick pan. Medium heat. Heat up your favorite tortillas in the pan. Simply let them cook for about a minute or so on each side. Alternatively, you can also bake them in the oven covered. Plate the tortilla. When the mushrooms are done, they will look and smell irresistible. Simply give them a gentle toss and they'll be ready for topping. Assemble the tacos, starting with the shredded mushrooms. Sprinkle over some freshly diced onion, some fresh cilantro, and of course, be generous with that beautiful green sauce. You can now serve up this awesome recipe with absolute confidence. Man, that looks so good. This can get addictive. You would not believe how much flavor there is in just that one bite. There's that bold, salty umami and that earthiness from the king oyster mushrooms. But because it's baked in the oven, it takes away a lot of that moisture so that it can form some of those crispy edges. And you really get that nice, smoky, little spicy chili oil flavor just cooked into the mushroom. The dark soy sauce adds that beautiful color, and that umami powder really just accentuates the earthy umami from the mushrooms. Just from one bite, you are welcomed with so much freshness from the cilantro, the mint, the fresh onion, and of course that cool avocado. There's a little bit of spiciness from the jalapeno as well, and that fresh lime juice just brightens and lifts everything up. The mushrooms are tender and yet they have this slight crispy crust. The sauce is garlicky, it has acidity, it has brightness, a little sweetness, and so aromatic. Such a simple recipe to put together, and the flavors are just bold and extraordinary. Like I always say, it's simple, delicious recipes like this that makes it so much fun and exciting to cook at home. If you've already picked up your copy of one of the 4 Young Men Cooking cookbooks, thank you so much for supporting the cooking show. If you're interested in grabbing a digital or print version of these books, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check these out, or you can visit youngmencooking.com. As always, if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below. If you're not already subscribed with that notification bell clicked, remember to do so that we can cook together again in the next episode.